Hello guys, welcome back, welcome on board. Here we are learning more about Spain. Our unit on Spain is coming to an end, and what are we doing today, guys? Well, we're learning more about Spain and the seas and oceans that surround our country. We're gonna also do a little bit of a recap and extend our knowledge on map skills and navigational skills. You're gonna learn how to use a compass rose as well. Okay, guys, here we go. So far, we've been talking about Spain, the country in general, and as you can see here, we have Meco. Meco is your town, the place where you live. Let's see San Sebastian School. Let's see, we can see the school. And here we are. This is our school. We can't go, but okay, we'll learn online and we'll have lots of fun as well. Okay, so you're here, okay, and remember, Meco is in a peninsula, and this peninsula is the Iberian Peninsula. And the Iberian Peninsula, in the Iberian Peninsula, we have different countries. Let me turn it around because it's not what I want. Okay, there you go. That's much easier. Remember we talked about the Iberian Peninsula and the countries that we have. Spain, our country, Portugal to the west, and here in the north we have a very, very tiny country called Andorra, right in the border with France. Okay, so this is what we've learned so far. Spain is in a peninsula called the Iberian Peninsula. Meco is right here. To the east, we have another country, Portugal. To the north, we have Andorra. And remember, our neighboring countries are France as well, apart from Portugal and Andorra, and Gibraltar in the south. It could be also called a different country. It's part of the United Kingdom. But remember that we said the other day, in the south, we have Africa, a different continent, okay? It's super, super big compared to Europe. Look at that. Wow, what a beautiful continent. Do you remember when I went to Africa, South Africa? Okay. So remember, in the north of Africa, to the south of Spain, we have two important cities, Ceuta and Melilla, okay? These are the neighbors in the south. Well, neighbors really, they are actually part of Spain, but well, they're in the south. What else? Oh, remember, Spain is in Europe, and Europe is not very big. It's not as big as Africa. It's actually the smallest continent in the world. We also learned last day that we have, apart from this peninsula, we have two important archipelagos. And the first one, oops, sorry, my mouse is very tricky. The Balearic Archipelago, las Islas Baleares, three islands, the important islands are three, Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, Formentera. Most people think that Formentera is another island, but it's actually is connected to Ibiza. And then we have another, well, this archipelago is very, very close to the east of the coast of Spain, and is in Europe. But the other archipelago, remember, I said the other day, is not in Europe. Well, it doesn't belong to the European continent. It actually belongs to the African continent. It's very, very, very close to Africa, off the coast of Morocco, the Moroccan coast here, in the Sahara, West Sahara. And this archipelago called Islas Canarias, the Canary Islands, is the biggest. It comprises 8 islands, 7 to 8, because La Graciosa is another island, independent island. And remember I said that is divided into two sections, Tenerife and these three islands, and then Las Palmas de Gran Canaria and these three too. Okay, right, so what are we doing today? Now that we have reviewed what we've learned so far, we're gonna keep on learning more about the seas and oceans, as I said before, that surround Spain. Okay, well, I actually don't need to search because it's very easy. The Iberian Peninsula is surrounded, remember, a peninsula. What is a peninsula? Remember, I said the other day, a peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water, but it's not completely surrounded by water, like an island. An island is surrounded completely by water. It's almost. There is an area that is connected to another piece of land, okay? So in our case, Spain is connected to the European continent, to the Pyrenees, and then France and the next country. So it's not an island, but it's very, 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 very pretty much surrounded by water. So that is why we have a lot of beaches and a lot of coasts, coastal areas. Okay, so we can, if we look at the map, we can see three different areas of water. This big area of water is called the Mediterranean Sea, el Mar Mediterráneo. All of it is el Mar Mediterráneo. And this is to the east, al este, a nuestra manita derecha, el Mar Mediterráneo. Then if we look to the north, al norte, en nuestra cabezota, we can see the Mar Cantábrico. Mar Cantábrico is a sea that is connected to a very, 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 very big body of water called Atlantic Ocean. El océano Atlántico is super, super, super big. Okay, the Mediterranean Sea is not as big. And Mar Cantábrico will be like a brother, es como un hermanito del Atlántico. Okay, it is enclosed in the Golfo de Vizcaya. El Golfo de Vizcaya sería como como parecido a una bahía grande, ¿vale? Como vimos. But it's part of the Atlantic Ocean though. So, the Balearic Islands are in the Mediterranean Sea. And the Canary Islands, the other archipelago, is in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now, I want you please to go to your books to page 62 and page 63. Okay? Here again, on the book, on pages 62 and 63. Let's continue. Okay, so which seas surround Spain? Remember I said Mediterranean Sea, Mar Mediterráneo, Mar Cantábrico, Atlantic Ocean, Océano Atlántico. This is the Iberian Peninsula, this is Portugal, these are the Pyrenees, France here, Africa in the south. Okay, let's read. Listen.
Which seas surround Spain? Spain is part of a peninsula. A peninsula is a piece of land almost completely surrounded by water. The Mediterranean Sea is to the east. The Atlantic Ocean is to the west. And the Mar Cantábrico is to the north.
Okay, so it's just a summary of what I've told you before. What we're gonna do now, I want you to take a minute to have a look at the names: Mediterranean Sea, Atlantic Ocean, Mar Cantábrico. Okay, I want you to take a look at these. We have to drag the words to label the image, okay? We have Atlantic Ocean, Mar Cantábrico, Mediterranean Sea. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to think about the answers. Remember, Atlantic Ocean, Mar Cantábrico, Mediterranean Sea. Which one is this? Don't look in your book, by the way. Close your book. Oh, turn it over, sorry. Turn it over. Look at these, look at these, and look at these. Mar Cantábrico, which one? And Mar Cantábrico is this. Have you ever been to the north? ¿Alguna vez habéis ido de vacaciones con mamá y papá al norte de España? Asturias. Alguno de mi clase tiene familia en Asturias. Galicia, otros. Cantabria, País Vasco. Okay. And now, which of these Atlantic Ocean? Which of these is the Atlantic Ocean? Take a minute. And the Atlantic Ocean is this. Remember, the Atlantic Ocean is to the west. Galicia, la costa de Galicia, da al Atlántico, todo Portugal, Portugal, y en el sur las playas de Cádiz y de Huelva son las que están justo en el océano Atlántico. Por eso el agua está tan fría. The water is freezing cold, guys. And so, which one is this? I'm not going to show you the name. Picture it in your head. It is the favorite one, the Mediterranean Sea. El mar que más nos gusta a los españoles, el mar Mediterráneo. Porque está calentito. ¿Quién no ha estado en Valencia? Ha estado en Barcelona, ha estado en Murcia, en Almería, en Málaga, en Granada. Okay, so remember the seas and oceans that surround Spain. To the east, Mediterranean Sea. Al este, el mar Mediterráneo. To the west, the Atlantic Ocean. And to the north, Mar Cantábrico. And what about the south? Bueno, pues aquí tenemos el estrecho de Gibraltar. ¿Os acordáis? En el mapa, en Google Maps. El estrecho de Gibraltar es muy pequeñito, 14 kilómetros nos separan, con muy poquita profundidad. El mar no mide no hay más de 300, de 300 a 900 metros de profundidad. Llegas a la costa de Marruecos, a Tánger. Y esto conecta los dos mares, o los dos cuerpos, los dos grandes cuerpos de agua, el Atlántico y el Mediterráneo, por aquí. Aquí hay muchas corrientes. Hay muchísimas corrientes y hay mucho viento, por ejemplo en Tarifa, en Cádiz, porque se está constantemente moviendo las corrientes. Okay, guys. So, now, what are you doing now? Let's take a look at the dictionary section here. And let's repeat with me. Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Mar Cantábrico, Spanish. Mediterranean Sea. Surrounded. So remember, a peninsula is a piece of land almost completely surrounded by water. Can you please do this, the tracing, and this section over here, what I've learned? Okay, find your pencil and complete the gaps. The information is on page 62. Do the tracing, find the sticker, and pause it. I will show you the answers now. And these are the answers. A peninsula is an area of land almost surrounded by water. The Atlantic Ocean is to the west of the Iberian Peninsula. The Mediterranean Sea is to the east. The Mar Cantábrico is to the north. Okay, guys, now I'll see you later in the next video where we will learn more about map skills and how to use a compass rose. I hope you enjoyed this mini lesson on which sea surrounds Spain. See you later, alligator.
See you in a while, crocodile.